Welcome back, everyone. Bart and Jennifer Mills are in, and they're going to be talking about an animated movie. It's a big success, I think. It's called The Wild Robot. Welcome, Bart and Jen.
Good morning.
All right, so give us a lowdown on this movie.
Okay, this is the latest out of Dreamworks Studios that gave us, of course, Toy Story and a slew of other, childhood movies. It's based on a children's book that's been a series that's been really popular over the years. Basically, the story is fairly straightforward. There's a service robot that crash lands into the middle of the wilds. It has to try to get along in the wilderness, all the while, of course, looking for its actual purpose. It's there to serve somebody, so it's constantly asking if they can serve them. It runs across a baby duckling. The duckling imprints on it as its mother, and the robot gradually over time learns, as robots do, to be a mother in all the ways that entails.
Right, so this is kind of like a preview of our future AI experience, I'm guessing.
Yeah, this is us looking for, basically looking for connections in the world. And since humans aren't really reliable enough to connect with, we're hoping that our Roomba will someday love us.
Right. I can only hope my Roomba loves me. It kind of goes crazy all around the house, and it's like a drunken sailor. All right, so this movie is a PG movie. It's an hour and 42 minutes. Is it an hour and 42 minutes of excitement or thought-provoking? What do you think?
There's a lot going on in this movie because in addition to this storyline, there's also another storyline where, all the animals living in the forest don't know what this robot is. They call it the monster. They make fun of the little duckling. So you've got bullying, and then you're overcoming that because at one point in time, everyone has to sort of pull together as a community to save one another. And the robot plays a huge part in that. So there's another storyline going on there that's very heartfelt and emotional.
All right, so we get some good life lessons out of this movie, it sounds like. So I'm going to our favorite website, Rotten Tomatoes.
98%.
98%. You cheated. 98% approval rating, which is absolutely amazing, I think. What do you think?
Well, this is a hard movie not to like. Right. Obviously, again, this is DreamWorks. I mean, they do brilliant work. The voice work here, Lupita Nyong'o, Pedro Pascal, Ving Rhames, Catherine O'Hara, Bill Nye. These are all, just world-class actors. Right. It is beautiful to look at. The animation is just amazing. There's a texture to it. You just, you don't see this. It is definitely big screen worthy. I think there's a lot here for kids. There's a lot here for adults. There's a major metaphor about living, what happens to you when you believe in a world that is only dog eat dog. And so there's a lot going on. It is a gorgeous movie, and it's well done. And I think this is one of those. I'm not sure it's going to be Toy Story historically, grand, but this is going to be with us for a long time.
So when you walk out of the theater, this is in the theaters, right? Or is this on streaming? So
yeah, it's both. It's both.
Oh, okay, it's both.
It's in the theaters right now. I think it might be on demand in a few places.
Okay. When you walk out, do you feel better about yourself and about humanity?
You do. I think you do.
Is that something we need right now, Chris, to somehow feel better about humanity? Yeah, I think this is the whole purpose of this. It does. It's a tearjerker, too. You're going to, take your Kleenex because it is, just like Disney, Pixar's very good at tweaking the heartstrings. But, yeah, it does make you feel better about the world, or at least gives you some hope.
All right. So I think I know what you're going to say on this, but are you going to give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or just somewhere in the middle?
2 thumbs up from me.
Yeah, 2 thumbs up here too. I'm not an expert on what age a kid should see this movie. It seems appropriate probably for 6 and up or so. I don't know why it's PG, to be honest with you, but it's definitely a great family movie.
All right, so we're gonna rush out to the theaters and watch The Wild Robot. Well, Bart and Jen, thanks so much for coming on today. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, well, don't go away because we have Born We Return.